Hey everyone, I'm back this week with more day designer planner options at Target. Last week I did a video and I was really hoping to get all of the planners into one video, but there were so many options at Target. And by the way, I'm just focusing on day designer, but I should pause and tell you that when I was there, they have Blue Sky, Emily Lay, Rifle Paper Company. They have so many different options. There was a girl who I go to Target late at night to take the pictures for these videos, and this girl walked by with her friend and she was like, I want a planner right now, but it's not planner season. And I'm like overhearing this conversation and I'm like, do I step in? Do I interject and tell her buy a planner? And then she says to her friend, this is like, I actually thought I was gonna laugh when she said this. She said, but I think I might just customize my own planner. Although I don't know, is that too much? And I wanted to be like, no, it is not too much. Customize your own planner. But anyway, I digress. I'm not gonna jump into a stranger's conversation at 9 p.m. at Target. That would be weird. But I will say there were so many good options, and sometimes it's hard because you're not on an academic calendar. Maybe you're not a teacher, you're not a student, but you're having this wave of like, it's May, June, July, and I kind of like wanna get my life together. I'm halfway through the year. And so if you're that person, or if you do need an academic planner, definitely go to Target because there are so many things on the shelves very well stocked right now. So go to Target. Anyway, picking up where I left off last week, more amazing day designer planners. Now this first one is really different. It's not something that I think I personally would use, but if you are a ring binder type of person, this one might be for you. So first of all, the quality looks amazing, super nice. Now you'll notice that it's almost like a black binder. I would say maybe it's like faux leather, but just absolutely beautiful. And I would say it's like between a small and a medium. So it says here A5. So that's, yeah, between a small and a medium. And you'll notice that it's got a little snap on the cover. So what's good about that is you can close it. Now, when you open it, and that's nice too when you're taking it with you, when you open it, you'll see inside that there are rings. So you can take things in and out, which is awesome. So this first page here shows you the reference calendars as well as the stickers and the ruler. Now I did flip back a page though, because I wanted to take a look at this real quick. Look at all the pockets. So it looks like there's a space for business cards, maybe some other things, and then at the top, maybe something that's a little bit closer to envelope size. So there are a couple pockets at the beginning, which is really helpful. Now flipping ahead, you've got the intro, the welcome story, as well as a pencil pouch, which is interesting because I feel like I don't see pencil pouches in these types of planners. Really nice in case you just want to put a pen or two in there. So as you flip the page, you'll see that you've got these really nice white with gold tabs on there. And that's nice because it's just helpful to find what you're looking for. And if you're a person that doesn't like your planner to get too cluttered, you could always take some of these pages out and save them. And then at the end of the year, put everything all back together and save your planner, which by the way, I'm curious if you're a planner saver or a planner tosser at the end of the year. I like want to get rid of stuff. Like I'm like, oh, minimalism, get rid of stuff. And then I'm like, the idea of throwing away a planner is like really hard for me. So anyway, curious about that, but this could be a good strategy in case you want to have something that's a little bit lighter. You could take out the pages as you go because you've got that binder, so you're not ripping through it. Now looking at this weekly layout, it's really nice. You've got this week's top 3 on the top. So again, that could be for gratitude, whatever you want, as well as space on each day to write down whatever you're going to be doing and a little to-do list, which is awesome. Now Saturday and Sunday don't have the to-do list, but that's okay. You can still have plenty of space to write in there. They've got pretty big boxes, which is awesome. Now the monthly overview is also really nice. It's got that standard day designer notes and to-dos column on the left side. And as you continue on, there are so many extras in here. So there's this notepad. It's a top 3 notepad, and it's almost like an insert in case you want to do something daily. So it starts at 6 a.m., runs to 8 p.m., and there's spots for notes, to-dos, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You can color in all 8 cups of your water, top 3, and then the top has a bunch of little symbols, which all of them I'm not entirely sure. So the heart rate one obviously would be exercise. I guess the money could be like budget, no spend. I mean, I'm not sure what the other ones are, but it is nice to have that on there in case you're, trying to set small goals for yourself. You could almost use it as a habit tracker. So that would be really nice, but it's really cool insert that you get that along with the weekly layout, because sometimes you need just, your general weekly, and then sometimes you're having a really busy day and you do need something a little bit more in depth than the weekly. So that is another good option. And the back of this one has some extra little notepads that are sort of divided up by column, as well as some extra papers in the back that have those column layouts. So it's really nice because This is the most, I would say, customizable version of all of the Day Designer because you can take things in, you can put them out, you can put some of those, whatever you're making those lists, they could be holiday lists or standard grocery lists, and you could put those inside of those little files that I was just flipping through. So this is a really interesting option. I'm curious if you're watching this, if this is your style planner. For me personally, it isn't, but I am curious if there are people who are like, yes, I swear by this, I love this, this is absolutely what I want. So if you are, leave me a comment below just because I'm really curious and let me know what's so awesome about this type of planner. Next up is this large monthly. This is definitely my favorite style of planner because I love a simple monthly planner. I did this last year, or maybe it was a year and a half ago. I got a sugar paper one that was very similar to this style, and it was awesome because sometimes I try to overcomplicate things and I don't need add-ons and weekly and daily and columns and gratitude. I just need a monthly planner. So this is thin. It's definitely big enough so you can fit everything on, and you've got these two different beautiful color options. So when you look at the cover, you get the color that's kind of like, I would say it's more of like a tan type of maybe animal print. You've got, you know, like little squiggles. It kind of looks like animal print from a distance, but it's really cute. And then of course, you know, I love the floral, and it has the gold Day Designer 2022 to 2023 flag on the top right corner. So really pretty. Now, when you go in and you flip through these, you have just lots of space, which is awesome. Now, the first thing I noticed immediately was that this is hole punch. So if you want to stick this into one of your binders, it can come with you. This first page has space for personal information, which is of course helpful, followed by reference calendars and their Day Designer story. Now, what's crazy about this planner is that even though it is just a monthly, no weekly, no extra bells and whistles, it still comes with those 1, 2, 3, 4 reflection activities that I talked about in the last video. And if you're unfamiliar with that, they're just these little reflections that allow you to brainstorm, get all of your birthdays, anniversaries, kind of that planner move-in. And I thought that was really nice that they give that to you in just a very simple monthly planner. So that's a really nice add-on there. Now, when you look at the monthly view, you can see how amazingly enormous this is. I like that the lines are there, but they're very light, they're very subtle, so you'll be able to keep your handwriting and everything neat. And you've got that space for notes and to-dos on the left, as well as the month before and the month after calendar. And there's also some space at the top, so if you're like a washi tape person or a sticker person, you definitely have space up there. And the back of this planner has a notes page, so it's not too much, but it's nice that there is at least something. But if you're looking for something simple, this could definitely be a really good option for you. Next are these two large planners. Now take a look at these covers. You've got the similar to the last one with that really pretty neutral print, as well as, and I talked about this in the last video, that really pretty black print with the floral cover. So I like that so much. It's nice that you get to have a little bit of variety, and the hardcover on these are just beautiful. I mean, you've got the gold corner and it's just super nice. Now, when you open it up, you've got, again, the space to write your personal information, and you also have that intro page that's just like this floral one. Is just, the printing on it is phenomenal. As you flip through it, you have reference calendars, as well as that pocket folder, the ruler, and the stickers. You get the 1, 2, 3, 4 pre-move-in reflection activities, which I really like, as well as pink laminated tabs because, I mean, who doesn't love tabs? You can always find what you're looking for. The weekly layout is really nice, but before we look at that, we'll look at the monthly. Same as everything else, Sunday to Saturday, with plenty of space to write, as well as notes and to-dos on the left in that little column. Now, the weekly, like I just said, similar to the other ones, and I just love this. You get space on the one side to put your schedule, and on the other side, you get a to-do list. Except of course for the weekends, Saturday and Sunday get a box, but they don't get the to-do list, which I don't think is that big of a deal, but that's gonna be up to you. Across the bottom, you've got space for this week's top threes. You have a quote that's included within the planner, as well as space for notes and gratitude. So it's just really nice, simple layout, but there is plenty of space there. The back of the planner has holidays for 2022 and 2023, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but there are enough bells and whistles to make this, in my opinion, absolutely worth the cost. These next two planner options are very similar to the last one I showed you, but instead of the hard cover with the gold corners, which are very pretty, these have a plastic cover. Now, I like that because I find them to be even a little bit more durable than some of the other ones, even the hardcover ones, because I like a plastic cover. So when you look at these, you've got the black floral, which is really pretty, as well as the white cover with the blueprint. You open it up and you've got that same thing as before, sticker, rulers, and pocket folder, as well as the personal information page. These ones also, like the last one, come come with those pink laminated tabs, the reflection activities, and the same monthly overview. So you've got notes and to-dos on the left as well as a Sunday to Saturday layout. The weekly here is also the same as the other one. So you've got today's schedule, a space for to-dos except for weekends. And then on the bottom, you also have the exact same top 3, a quote, notes, and gratitude. This ends with some notes pages as well as holidays. So I think that the main difference between the planners that I just showed you and the planners right before then, I think the main difference is going to be the covers. So the inside is almost identical. It's just a matter of what kind of cover do you prefer, the hard cover with the gold corners, which is really pretty, or would you prefer something that has that plastic protector cover over? Moving along, if you are a small planner person, which I am not, I just don't think I could write that small. They have some really cute options. So this one is a weekly option, and I'll tell you that my absolute favorite is this orange cover. So I found these 2 covers. They're both really cute. You've got floral and oranges, but oranges is definitely my favorite. And I mean, look at my hand here. I mean, you can definitely see how tiny these are. They're probably like 2.5 inches or 3 inches by 5 inches. But they still have all the bells and whistles. So you open it up, you've got your intro page, you've got those beautiful teal, I love that, the teal tabs on the inside. You've got a place to look, even though they're tiny, at all of the reference calendars. You got all of those reflections at the beginning of the planner, and you get a pretty substantial monthly overview. The only thing that it's missing is it's missing that notes and to-dos column. Another thing to note is that in this particular planner, it runs Monday to Sunday in the monthly overview. So if that's a deal breaker for you, you need your planner to start on Sunday, this probably isn't going to work. Looking at the weekly overview, again, still pretty substantial. You get space for this week's top 3. And then on the weekly each day layout, you get a box for the day as well as space for to-dos, except for Saturday and Sunday. The back comes with some notes pages, which is really nice, and that 2022-2023 holiday calendar. So this is a really good option if you need something that's tiny, but you're still looking for a true monthly, weekly option. Definitely look at this and get the oranges because that's the cute one. And lastly, from Day Designer, I feel obligated to show this to you, even though this is the most impractical planner in the universe. I shouldn't say that. It's just like I could never use this, but maybe this would work for you. And since I'm showing you all, I want to be fair and show them all to you. This is a mini monthly. So when you look at this, you can see that it says on here July 2022 through June of 2024. So this is a 24-month calendar. So you get in here those monthly calendars. Again, this one is going to run Monday through Saturday, Sunday at the other column. So a monthly start, and you get a good deal of notes pages in the back, and you get reference calendars up front. Now, these are teeny tiny, so I don't know that they would work for everybody. Again, comment below if this is the type of planner you're looking for. The only thing I think that could be really beneficial is if you're a person that's planning trips and weddings and stuff 2 years out, like it's nice to have something where you have 2 years at a time. But I don't know, it's just so small. So anyway, this could be a cute option depending on what you're looking for. Anyway, thanks again for watching part 2 of the Day Designer video. I hope I haven't missed anything, and you'll have to let me know if there's anything at your Target that I didn't see at mine, but I really thought that, I probably found, like, if you take into consideration covers and sizes, maybe like 15 or 20, probably closer to 20 different options if you include all the planners and the calendars. So I hope that if you are doing some academic planner shopping for the 2022-2023 year, you find something that you love. And if this was helpful, you'll have to leave me a comment below and let me know which planner you picked. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.